Well, in the interest of staying ahead of the curve, I guess I'm just going to do some story missions. I mean, I might just speed through this game like an absolute champion and then just kind of play this with Shell here and there to show off the multiplayer. We'll see. Anyway, infiltrate the Tormentor's asylum and bring down Macros' defensive barrier around the Luminous Shelter. The only problem with being wildly overleveled is it means all of the drops are going to be utter garbage for me. Plus side, that means I can do whatever the heck I want for a while. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should actually upgrade the gear I have. In that case. I was really hoping to wait until I got to max level before I did that.
Auron, be careful. The Abyssians are violent creatures. They live to dominate others and inflict pain.
I despise these things.
Really should work on this whole parry business instead of just going full button mash supreme. It's just so easy to button mash supreme. Like, y'all should know. Why play right when you can just mash? Okay. Well, plus side, I can just zip through everything like crazy pants. That kind of worked. Kind of didn't work. Excuse me, sir. I was really aiming for that weak point. Alas. Oh, his head's all woobly. Well, is what it is. I'm loving the design here. Like, the ultimate takeaway from this game is that, sure, content might be kind of vapid. But, like, eye candy and aesthetics go a long way in making a game stand out. I can't wait for this game to be ugly by modern standards. That's a weird statement to make, but, like, I'm gonna stand by it. Oh, shit. I should be exploring and looking for these things. Because to some degree, we gotta find, like, 50 of these. The best time for me to do it, honestly, is now. I noticed a common criticism that people were chucking at this game earlier was that, the environments are kind of sparse and there wasn't a whole lot of enemies. I think that's just for specific missions don't generate, you know, a bunch of enemies for you to fight. Because you're just supposed to be going on a linear path, and if you start deviating from it, well, the world's still your oyster. It's just not a particularly interesting one. And so, much easier to just, yeah, leave it kind of devoid for a little while. But it's a good opportunity for me to run through, grab a couple of secrets, and grab specifically as many crystalline tears as I can get my grubby little mitts on. The other thing I could probably actually do is use the spirit sight. It's super good for showing where all of the goodies are. You know, if I remember to use it. Yeah, see that up there? I always forget that exists. Of course, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to hit it with this. No, I got it. Here's some. And there's another one of those resource rocks. Sunsteel is used for enchanting. Let's see. And I want to say, is this... Did I come through here? No. Well, we got a treasure chest, we got some other stuff. Yeah. Let's just off the beaten path for a while. Ideally, I'd like to get enough crystalline tears that I can pick up a new Valor Valor Steel? Valor Plate. There we go. Look, I'm gonna be honest, they're Warframes. I realize that they're not, but they did the same thing as Warframe. It's hard to kind of avoid that one. And I'm really, honestly, pretty chill with that. I don't know. Kind of on the same vein of, like, games that the internet has dismissed, like I was talking in the last episode. I find a lot of people dismiss games specifically because it's like, oh, it's just a clone. And it's like, yeah, but, like, sometimes imitation can go a long way in furthering a genre. Take the most recent God of War, for example, which I guess this game might be more based on. I'm not entirely sure. But the most recent God of War had very heavy Souls-like combat. Like, there's no denying that there wasn't an influence in there. But it stood on its own in a very strong way. And so even though, yes, it looked to Dark Souls for initial influence on, like, how it worked and so on and so forth, flip side, it's... I would honestly say, like, the God of War style combat is more fun than Dark Souls to some degree. Dark Souls was always a little bit... I guess getting rid of the stamina bar, you can still have a pretty dang good game without it. At least, if I've learned anything from God of War, this game, a couple other Souls-likes I've been playing recently. And, you know, I'll gladly play Demon Souls tonight. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Hello, you are a big boy. Okay. Pop a distraction. Get rid of him. Where's the other one? Okay, he down. Then there's just these guys. Really? I'm really trying to go for those weak points, if I can. Okay, he mad. That was a good hit. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Wasn't really the attack I was... You know what? I'm just gonna own these things. They happened. I'm doing alright. Okay, do we got any glowies down that pathway? Not really. Yeah... I don't know. I don't want to spend forever looking for things. It's just kind of nice to take the opportunity to, like, look into a nook or a cranny and be like, I bet there's a shiny here. And then be completely correct. Speaking of shinies, this looks like a boss chamber that we're going to use later. Loving the design work, though. I had this same reaction to Monster Hunter World when it came out. I was like, man, these environments are gorgeous. Still a bit of a shame that they were as small and restrictive as they were, but at the same time, like... It was nice to have the eye candy. After playing kind of really ugly Monster Hunter games for so long, having one that didn't look like butts was actually super nice. I'm looking forward to whatever the new one's called. Which I will probably gladly play. Really gotta work on pulling off those, like, spear AoEs. Okay. Flip side, gosh, if Monster Hunter was organized in such a way that, like, you didn't have to grind monsters for parts, unless you wanted to go, like, full endgame, I would like that. I realize it's never gonna actually work out that way, but still. Yeah. Well, you know what? I might actually have enough friends to play... You kidding me? I might actually have enough friends to play Monster Hunter. Like, with a group this time around. Maybe. Hard maybe. Nope. Gonna waste all of my south paw, north paw. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Maybe if I had the right angle. Okay, I see some kind of shiny up here. I'll keep sticking my head off the beaten path if it means unlocking a new Valor plate sooner than later. Looks like these pay out pretty well, too. Anything up that direction? No. But there's two more here that I just totally missed. Oh. Oh, that's one of the lore stones. I'm finding my own journal entries. Off-putting. Yeah, I might as well pop these open, even if the stuff is underleveled for me. Off the beaten path I go. I will finish this mission someday, but for now, I'm just gonna get goodies. Oh, yeah, not a lot of pots in this zone, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm in doubt to go the wrong way. Every day. Okay, I gotta test this. No, so I have to throw the shield. Well, that's a good confirmation. Because, yeah, I was seriously wondering if I could throw my spear and actually have it do anything. And the answer is, nope. I kind of despise the shield cooldown a little bit. It's not bad, but, like... I don't like waiting for it. I'm totally fine in combat, but I feel like maybe when you're out of combat, it should just go zoop. Give me them sweet looties. Man, I remember when I was excited to see greens. What happened? Okay, I think I've got everything, plus I've probably got enough for a Valor plate. I'll do the remainder of my peeking and looking around later, probably just off camera. And obviously, if we pass something that is super clearly one of the resources, there's one, then I'll go for it. I've also noticed enemies cannot handle you just sprinting past them, like they do not have a response. I see, if you're going to be like that. Excuse me, sir. I feel a bit bad for the Abyssal builders. They're just here to build stuff. They don't truck with this whole fight to the death thing. Well, I guess they have to. I don't think they get a choice. Yeah, it's just crafts. Though, I will say, I think the builders are just like a super latent recolor of the kind of like other grunt enemies. Okay, I'm 90% certain there's an area over here that I can get to somehow. I definitely saw a glowy out here. Oh. There it is. Lore page. Okay. Let's keep actually working towards progress. I could keep looking around for goodies. I'm pretty sure there are some on this step area, which looks amazing, by the way. Look at all that. It's so good. This will never not be beautiful to me. Okay, maybe in X number of years it'll be terrible.
I can shatter it if you gather enough energy from it. We're in luck. There are rich Ethereum sources close by.
Okay, so there's statues for me to go break. I think we got a treasure chest up there, but I'm not going to be able to get to that. Oh, I see. We have to, though. Well, at least they're a short distance away. And I've already been to almost all of these locations. Excuse me. Crafts! Going my way.
This is a body of
The Abyssians use them to harvest Ethereum.
Excuse me, sir. Well, I was considering hitting him with my shield. Didn't work.
If you can defeat more of those creatures, I'll have enough energy to shatter the Ethereum seal.
Okay. Am I going to have to go looking for these statues? Because if I have to go looking for these statues, suddenly this bonus becomes considerably less interesting to me. I mean, honestly, flip side, bonus is not super interesting anyway. I think I just get better loot from doing other things. Well, I could have parried that one. Not that one, though. I'm not sure what happened on that. Things happened. Oh, I really wish hitting weak points. I really wish hitting weak points didn't knock him back. So I could actually, like, hammer them. It is what it is. Oh, that's the Ethereum. Okay. Guess I might as well heal up here. Excuse me, Craft. I have no interest. Hey! I just realized, considering we actually have, like, crabs all over the place here, our chances of fighting a giant enemy crab have gone up tremendously. I realize this is an absolute non-issue for most people. Oh, interesting. So that's what that does. Ow. It's okay. I'm just gonna let that happen for a moment. Well, that worked out. Definitely gonna need to break some pots. Hey, here's a statue. I'm not gonna find all of them. Let's be honest here. I'd like to. but, like, they're dark shapes. And this game has some contrast issues. I mean, I guess I can just kind of aimlessly wander again and see if I find one. They're not impossible to find. Go up here at the very least. Oh, wait, hold up. I've been here, haven't I? I think. I mean, I guess we got one of those. But I'm probably not going to find the rest for the chest. And some part of me is just kind of ambivalent. Okay, so it wants me to go there. Yeah, let's just do that. Better than wasting a ton of time on something I don't need to waste. They're giant enemy craft. I mean, they're pretty big. But no... Nothing big enough that I can hit a weak point for massive damage. See, I can hit these guys for massive damage. That's the stuff. Stay away from Freezy's spell. Oh, that even hits me all the way back here. I'm impressed. Not like they're that strong, though.
Well done.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Let's return to the asylum.
Any statues over here? No. But we do see a crystal. I will gladly go for if I can navigate the terrain. Anything else here? That's a solid no. Alright, let's go finish this mission off. I was pressing and holding me. Maybe I can't be doing it while I'm moving. I have no idea. So this lets me get one of the frames I was looking for. Oh, which one? There were like two that I was pretty interested in. I mainly want the dude with the real big horns and no cape. He looked pretty perfect. I know there's the moth.
Let's see what's inside.
The power source is through those doors.
Understood.
Oh, dang it. I've been playing too much Pathless and I was looking for some secret passage through. There's a chest over here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through that. So I'll probably have to go around. Yeah. Oh, well.
Be on your guard. These are not just statues.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that head... Yep. That head absolutely is waking them up. What about you? I'll break the Medusa. That makes my life easier. That head's staring at me.
There's evil here.
Oh, maybe not. I thought it was going to just follow me around. Super creepy style. But no, it's just somewhat creepy style. Okay, what do we got? We got something over here. Treasure chest? Nope, lore note. That's a sneaky lore note. Okay, what else we got? Got some armor. Got crystal. How should we come out of this with almost enough to just buy the remaining Valor plates for this entire region? That'd be pretty choice. What we've got here. I don't know, but I see a lot of gold. Yeah, give me those crystalline tears. Oh, I think we were here earlier. We just couldn't pass. So I didn't bother. What about up here real quick? Hey! It's one of the objective spots. I really wish when launching into an area you could actually select like which one you wanted to spawn in at. It doesn't let you, which is a letdown. But it's also a very short run, so it's not a big deal. I was about to comment that there's kind of a distinct lack of giant armor in this game. You know, statues, armor, the whole 9 yards. And the answer is no, they're all over the place. Okay, is it actually worth it for me to hunt these down? You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna do it semi-compulsively. But the value proposition of finding all of the keys for these chests is always a little hit and miss. Mainly just they don't actually have that good of stuff in them. But I'll do it anyway because I cannot control myself. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ooh! Almost missed this guy. There's the last one. I guess the other thing is, with a couple of exceptions, it has never not been more than just like a minute. Just to pop them open and grab. I just wish I was getting better rewards, but again, I think I need to do free play to actually get that to trigger. Either that or the tower. I bet the tower would be pretty dang good too. Okay, I'm gonna go for these Medusas. Before they all get spawned. Okay. What I probably should have done for this, at least, was grab a, I should absolutely have just grabbed my hammer. Let's just go for all of the bigger fighters. So it's just nothing but the little guys. Excuse me. You do not deserve to shoot at me. Or hit me for any reason. I am too mighty for you. Have we got any cool loot in here? No.
Something just woke up.
Is it a bass? 'Cause I'm ready to fight a real big fish. Are there any RPGs like that where just one of the bosses is just a giant fish? There's gotta be. Oh, yep, it is a bass fight.
A fire creature in the water realm. It must be one of their prisoners.
I'll set it free.
Okay. That fire hurts. Oh, you know what? I should also do. I forget this often enough. Okay, you. Stay out of the fire. Try and stay out of the fire. I really need to parry this guy. Where were you aiming? I wonder if the reason why I'm not hurting him is because I was using a fire weapon. No. There we go. He's just like that. Okay. It's going to be a little dicey. Yeah, he doesn't look particularly parryable. Which I guess shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Okay. There we go. Got him. I got a little dicey there. Dude hurt. I gotta look into status effects. I bet that actually could either be real good or completely useless. It really is like a 50-50 on that one. Oh, it's gonna bring me back out to that beacon I found earlier. Alright. That wasn't so bad. I mean, I got a little low, but really the answer is just get him when he's blue. Don't bother pairing at any other time. Ah, the pairing is so much fun. Hey, and we're done. Now, does this just immediately unlock the boss? Like, I'm really curious about the story with this game. How much of it is actually, like, substantive story, and how much of it is just kind of like, alright, little bit of plot, boss, little bit of plot, boss. Oh, by the way, there's a bunch of side stuff you can do. Plot, boss, and then you're done.
She's sick.
The rites of ascension were not made to be used on a construct. There were bound to be side effects.
She's a person.
Yes, she thinks, she feels, but she's not a Valorian. We were made by the Archons to be their vessels. She was not.
So the Ethereum, it could kill her.
She knew the risks. But do not assume the worst yet, Orin. We don't know what will happen.
The barrier is down,
You're making good progress.
and you're getting sicker.
I'm on my journey. Same as you.
It's the Earth Ethereum you took from Zamora. That's what's making you ill. Because you're not a Valorian.
Perhaps. But that elemental Ethereum is the key. Without it, nothing else matters. So let's continue. Lunara's shelter no longer has the protection of Macros' magical barrier. But it is still locked. To open it, you will need to gather more realm sigils. Head out and earn the sigils by completing hunt missions.
Okay, so there's our answer. So, unless I'm mistaken, yup, I've got enough. So I can get Vertigo, who has got the shock wave. Okay, cannot get him. Let's take a look at who I actually want here. Namely, please tell me I can get you. Yup. Badass creation. Extra breach damage. Unleash a shockwave that breaches nearby enemies and deals 8 physical damage. During Archon Fury, extra breach damage to breached enemies, extra takedown damage, extra damage whenever you defeat a breached enemy or defeat an enemy with a takedown. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to leverage that nearly as well as I'd like, but he looks awesome.
The armor of justice was preferred by many Valorian leaders.
Okay, copy current loadout and equip. It just looks super badass. Okay. Well, you know what? The only other one that I'd want to grab from this entire setup would actually be the Moth.
The Valor Plate of Wisdom is a favorite of artists and philosophers.
Okay, part of the reason why I wanted this one is I can get the Bloodwing. Okay, the moth looks cool. I will have to decide which I want to use. We'll use the moth for the time being. Anyway, so if we go take a look at this, we now have access to just explore. We've got the Tower of Trials. Oh, it costs coins of valor to get inside. Interesting. But it looks like just doing these side missions gets us coins of valor. So yeah, go hunt things. And this is the go grab loot. So I think the missions that I'm going to do, at least on camera, will just be the story missions. Because I think story missions and bosses, I think everything else I can just do off camera and feel no guilt about. It also looks like I've wildly overleveled everything already. Which is what it is. It's fine. Let's see. But anyway, for now at least, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Possibly multiplayer. Maybe.